Well, this just in, Harrison Ford will not present at the Oscars due to an illness.
I'm here because of a combination of luck and the work of wonderful directors, writers, filmmakers.
Harrison Ford has dropped out as a presenter at the 2025 Oscars. On March 1st, multiple outlets report that the 82-year-old has
I have been blessed with this body.
Just days before Hollywood's most prestigious night, an unexpected twist has left fans and insiders in shock. The legendary Harrison Ford, at 82, has suddenly pulled out from his presenting role at the 2025 Oscars. But what could have forced such an iconic star to step back so suddenly? What does this mean for the Academy Awards? And more importantly, how is Harrison Ford holding up? Stay tuned, because we're about to break down everything we know about this shocking turn of events. Hey, what's up, you guys? It's your girl, and today we have some major tea that's shaking up Hollywood just days before the Oscars. If you thought you knew what to expect from this year's ceremony, think again, because one of Hollywood's biggest legends, Harrison Ford, has just made a last-minute exit.
I'm honored to present the Critics' Choice Career Achievement Award to my dear friend and one of the greatest actors in cinema.
And the reason? Well, let's just say it's got fans super concerned. So, grab your popcorn because we're about to dive deep into this shocking story. Before we get into the juicy details, let's quickly set the scene. The 97th Academy Awards are just around the corner, happening on March 2nd, 2025, at the iconic Dolby Theater in Los Angeles. This year's ceremony promises to be one for the books, with Conan O'Brien making his debut as the host, and a star-studded lineup of presenters, including Oprah Winfrey, Selena Gomez, Andrew Garfield, and more. Harrison Ford was expected to be one of the top-tier presenters, set to introduce a major award category. Given his legendary status in Hollywood, his presence at the Oscars was a huge deal.
In this carousel, Harrison Ford is the only one who makes sense to not have an Oscar. Like, he's a fantastic actor who's earned one Oscar nomination, but I don't think that performance or any of his performances are Oscar-winning worthy, but he's still a fantastic actor though.
But now, his sudden withdrawal has left fans questioning what really happened. So, here's the deal. Multiple reports, including sources from Page 6 and Entertainment Weekly, have confirmed that Harrison Ford has been diagnosed with shingles, a viral infection that can cause severe nerve pain and rashes.
His publicist confirms the 82-year-old actor was diagnosed with shingles on Friday and canceled his planned appearance tonight. The Indiana Jones and Star Wars star was seen last week at the Screen Actors Guild Awards. Shortly after Ford's announcement, Mark Hamill was announced as a presenter in tonight's ceremony.
For those who don't know, shingles is caused by the same virus that triggers chickenpox. It stays dormant in the body for years and can reactivate later in life, especially in older adults. Now, while shingles isn't life-threatening, it's still a serious condition that can cause severe pain, fatigue, and discomfort, especially at Ford's age. And honestly, when you think about how demanding the Oscars night can be, from long rehearsals to being on stage in front of millions, it makes sense why he would step down to focus on his recovery. Recent sources also indicate that Ford had been experiencing mild symptoms for a few days before his official diagnosis. Initially, he thought it was just fatigue from his busy schedule, but after experiencing persistent nerve pain and skin irritation,
Harrison Ford withdraws from Oscars ceremony due to shingles. Harrison Ford will not present at the Oscars due to a shingles diagnosis this Sunday. The 82-year-old actor is currently resting and recovering after his diagnosis on Friday. Shingles causes painful rashes when the chickenpox virus reactivates in the body. Reports confirm that Ford is doing well despite the unfortunate health setback. Fans send their best wishes for a speedy recovery to the beloved actor.
He sought medical attention. Doctors confirmed that it was shingles, advising him to take a break from any strenuous activity. Ford, being the dedicated professional he is, reportedly did not want to disappoint his fans. However, after discussions with his medical team, he agreed that stepping down from the Oscars was the best decision for his health. Now, I know a lot of you are worried, but here's some good news. According to sources close to Ford, he is currently resting and in good spirits. Doctors are closely monitoring him, and it looks like he's taking the necessary steps to recover. Fans first grew concerned when Ford appeared slightly fatigued at the 2025 Screen Actors Guild Awards on February 23rd. While he looked fine, some sources claim he wasn't his usual energetic self. Just a few days later, news broke that he had been diagnosed with shingles, and that's when he decided to withdraw from his Oscars role. Since then,
on March 1st, multiple outlets report that the 82-year-old has canceled his appearance at the 97th Academy Awards due to being diagnosed with shingles. E! News has reached out to Harrison's rep for comment, but has not yet heard back. The actor was last seen attending the 2025 Screen Actors Guild Awards, where he stole the spotlight during a shrinking.
Ford has been undergoing treatment, which includes antiviral medications and pain management therapies. His medical team is optimistic that he will make a full recovery, but they have advised him to avoid stressful situations and public events for at least the next few weeks. An inside source also mentioned that Ford has been staying at home, surrounded by close family and friends. He has reportedly been watching classic films and catching up on reading while he recuperates. Fans can take comfort in knowing that the Hollywood legend is well taken care of and prioritizing his well-being. Of course, the internet had a lot to say about this. Twitter, or X, as it's now called, was flooded with fans sending love and support to Ford. Comments like, wishing Harrison Ford a speedy recovery, and the Oscars won't be the same without him, have been trending non-stop. Even Hollywood insiders have weighed in. A well-known entertainment journalist stated, Harrison Ford is one of the most respected actors in the industry. His absence will definitely be felt at the Oscars, but his health should always come first. The Academy has yet to announce who will replace Ford as a presenter, but many are speculating that another Hollywood legend might step in to fill his shoes. This last-minute change is definitely shaking things up behind the scenes at the Academy. Ford was expected to present either Best Picture or Best Director, two of the night's biggest awards. Since he had such a pivotal role in the show, the producers are now scrambling to adjust the lineup. Some sources suggest that Tom Hanks or Denzel Washington might be asked to step in as a last-minute replacement. However, nothing has been confirmed just yet. Beyond the logistics, Ford's absence has also sparked conversations about the well-being of older Hollywood icons. With many legendary actors continuing to work well into their 70s and 80s, some industry insiders believe the Academy may need to consider more flexible roles for senior presenters in future events. Additionally, some reports claim that Ford was set to have a special tribute segment.
Hollywood legend Harrison Ford just dropped out of the 2025 Oscars. And here's why. The Star Wars and Indiana Jones star has been diagnosed with shingles. He was set to present an award, but now he's taking time off to recover,
honoring his contributions to cinema. With his sudden withdrawal, producers are debating whether to postpone the tribute or proceed with it without his presence. This is yet another adjustment that the Academy must navigate before the big night. While we wait for more updates, let's take a moment to appreciate Harrison Ford's unbelievable career. I mean, this man has been giving us legendary performances for decades. From playing Han Solo in Star Wars to Indiana Jones, he has literally shaped Hollywood's history. And let's not forget, this man is still working. He recently starred in Indiana Jones and The Dial of Destiny in 1923, a Yellowstone spin-off series. Even in his 80s, he continues to prove why he's one of the greatest actors of all time. So what does all this mean? Well, while it's disappointing that we won't see Harrison Ford at this year's Oscars, his health comes first. We all want him to recover quickly and be back on our screens soon. And let's be real, the Oscars will still be a night to remember.
A hypergiant is so big that 5 billion of our suns can be contained within it. And they're so weighty that they pull other heavenly bodies toward them. Of course, Harrison Ford is a star. However, I submit tonight that he is a variable hypergiant. A star so big he contains multitudes, a star so unique he attracts other stars, a star. These are a smattering of his 55 feature films, thrillers, dramas, sci-fi, epics.
With or without him, what do you think about this shocking news? Who do you think should replace Harrison Ford as a presenter? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss any updates. I'll see you next time with more hot Hollywood tea.